Great, testing. Great. Now, part 2 of our chapter 11. Okay. Now, last video we talked about price ceiling. Now, for this video, which should be a shorter one, we are going to talk about price floor, the exact opposite of price ceiling 係啦。嗱，今次我哋講咩啊？今次啦係最低價格啊 ，minimum price. Okay. Now it sets the lowest price for a product. Now, for example, let's say again this pen. Okay. Originally $5. Right now the government says let's say $5 is too cheap, right? Now the manufacturers, they can't earn anything, so when they close down we don't have pens to use, which is bad. Okay, so instead of $5 they said now you need to sell it at least $7. Okay, now obviously this is useful, right? Now what about this? Someone sell it at $3. Let's say they sell it at $3. Of course, this is no good. Okay, he or she can go to jail. Okay, because lower than $7, right? 係咪啊？好啦， now to be effective, it's just the opposite. It should be higher than equilibrium. Now, think about it using logical perspective. 點解 why we set a price floor 嗱？其實好簡單嘅啫。Here, now think about it. Because things were too cheap. Things were too cheap. Okay? Things were too cheap. Okay? Too cheap. So that we want to raise the price. Now, how come? You may be thinking, how come we raise the price? There's one very useful example. Okay? That is our wages. Minimum wage. 係咪啊？ Why? We need to ensure the fairness. 我要公平嘅大佬，你哇大佬20蚊張咁點搞啫？係咪一個鐘20蚊咁你賺嚟做咩啊？玩嘢啊 ？Okay, so we ensure the fairness by raising the price. Okay, so here obviously price would go up, 係咪啊？ But price goes up, then QT will go down for one good reason, because QD would drop according to the law of demand, right? Now this time is a little bit funny. P times Q, right? 頭先話啦 price goes up, Q goes down. So do we know whether it goes up or goes down? We actually do not know. Okay, it depends on something. Depends on elasticity of demand. 係咪啊？呢啲啦 elasticity of demand. 我哋啊要睇咗 elasticity of demand 先知啦。Okay, now side effect. Now the first one, just the opposite, 係咪啊？啱倒轉啊，同頭先。Now this time we would have surplus， 係咪啊？今次會太多人想要，今次係好多人想賣，但係冇乜人想買，係咪啊 ？Basically, QD decreases, QS increases, therefore surplus, right? Now second, remember, higher the price, it would also means average quality would goes up. 係咪啊？ Just the opposite of what we talked about last video. Let us not repeat ourselves here. Okay? So let us go to the graph. Again, have a good practice. 嗱，你要有個好嘅習慣啊。Okay? Now this is the original. S1, D1 係咪啊？你有個好嘅習慣。Mark down the original situation first. This is a P1, this is a Q1. 係咪呢個原先嘅 ？Now we just mentioned to be effective, it has to be set higher. Price floor higher than equilibrium. OK 嗱，因為我哋要推高個價嘛，我哋要推高個價咪要 set 高啲咯，係咪 ？So if it is effective, then P2 would be raised all the way to the price floor level. 好啦，跟住啦，我哋有 QD， 我哋有 QS。We take the smaller quantity. Okay, QT would drop. Now this gap, we have a name. We call it surplus. 係咪啊？因為 QS 大過 QD 啊嘛，係咪 ？QS 大過 QD 啊嘛。This would be our surplus, right? Now, using our simple way of checking, remember this is a price floor, right? And we need to get rid, the objective is to get rid of the original, too cheap, right? So what we do, we install a floor using our hand. 冚住咗啦呢條界，咦發覺見唔見到交叉？呢度唔見咗啊 ，OK？ So this is successful because we want to get rid of this guy, right? Now as opposed to this guy, let's call this PF2. Okay, now what happens with PF2? Now let us install a floor at PF2. You see, we still can see this guy. 我哋仲見到啊，係嘛？ We still see the original situation. Therefore, this guy is ineffective. 我哋係要令佢原先個消失啊嘛，但係而家冇消失到啊，冇消失啦，係咪？所以冇鬼用啦。This is ineffective. OK， 得唔得啊？冇鬼用啦。Now, we also need to deal with table form 係咪？我哋要睇下究竟如果 table 嘅時候又係點樣去做嘅咧？嗱 ，this one I'm not going to waste your time. Remember, this will be 3, this will be 6 units. Also, the new situation, no equilibrium. Okay. Now, suppose the government sets the price floor at $4. 嗱，我哋望一望啦。嗱 ，remember step 1, we check effective or not. 我哋睇一睇 effective 啦，係咪啊？ Then step 2, we find the new Q， 係咪啊？ The smaller one， 係咪啊？ The smaller Q. Now, here, let's mark down the original 366. This is the original situation. Okay, now the government sets price floor of 4, meaning price floor cannot be lower than $4. Okay, 我哋望一望啦。So, $5 okay, $4 okay, 3 not okay, 2 not okay, 1 not okay. We cross them all out. You see, the original situation being crossed out. Effective. 有用咯，係咪啊？ Now, once it is effective, we know that the price will be stuck at $4 啊，係咪啊？因為佢而家最平都只可以係4蚊啊嘛，佢就塞住咗喺4蚊啦。Now, we have 4, we have 8. But we take the smaller one, 係咪啊？ Smaller of them. Therefore, combining the results, we will see that new price would be $4. New quantity would be 4 units. 得唔得啊？ Okay? This is the way we do it. Now, you see, it's actually just the opposite. Just the opposite of what we have learned in price ceiling. So let us not waste too much time talking about theories, but we spend more time to go to actual examples. All right? All right, now first one, 1999, 1999年嘅題目啊，係咪？ Now here, now remember original situation here, $5, 16 units, 16 units. Now, refer to the above demand and supply. Now, it sets its minimum price, 係咪啊？最低價嘅 minimum price, okay? So, let's check. At $4, what happens? Minimum $4最細啦 okay? So, let's see. 3, is that okay? Now, let's use a red pen here, okay, for $4. 4蚊啊 minimum. So, can you set at 3? No, 唔可以係3啦。4 okay, 5 okay, 6, 7 okay. So you will see, at $4, actually, the price would be at 5. 點解？因為原先個 situation 仲喺度嘛，我冇剔走佢喎。This is ineffective. Therefore, $5, 16 units still here. 係嘛？仍然仲喺度啊。Now, what happens if the government raised the minimum price to $6? Now let's see. Okay, now let's use a green here. Now $6, at least $6. So what happens? 7 okay, 6 okay, 5 not okay, 4 not okay, 3 not okay. 見唔見啊？ Now under the new price floor, you see, we actually has get rid of the original situation. 我哋冇咗佢啦，係咪啊？ We have get rid of it. Now here, then the new price would be $6. The lower of the two number, 12 units. Alright, so let's see. The shortage would disappear. 嗱，我想問一個問題啦。嗱 originally, is there any shortage? No. If there is no shortage, how to disappear, right? 冇嘅，點樣 disappear 咧？ It doesn't exist in the beginning to begin with, right? How to disappear, right? Now, surplus would decrease again. If there is no surplus to begin with, how do we have something to decrease, right? So A and D not correct. Now B, quantity transacted would increase 16 to 12. Obviously, this is wrong, right? Consumer expenditure would decrease. Let's do the calculation. Here, I think this is 80, right? 係咪啊？係啦，80蚊。Here, $72. So yes, it has decreased. 跌咗啊，80去72 right? Decreased. Alright, so not terribly difficult, but this question, good in the sense that it has both ineffective and effective. Good for comparison. Right now, 207, not 19 anymore. Okay. Imposition of minimum wage legislation would increase. Now something. Now remember, minimum wage. P would increase. Q would decrease. We remember that. Now, increase employment opportunity of unskilled worker. I think this one is obviously wrong. Now think about it. Now the wage is higher. Now you as the boss, okay, higher wage. You as the boss, would you want to hire high skill or lower skill? Of course, you want to hire high skilled one. 係咪啊？你冇理由請啲俾貴咗再俾渣嘅，冇可能㗎嘛，係咪？嗱 total wage payment. Now how do I know? P times Q. Okay, P increases, Q decreases. Now how do I know? So B not correct. Unemployment of unskilled workers, of course. 係咪啊？嗱 basically this guy 我哋頭先個 surplus 啊 unemployment, which is our surplus, right? If you remember from our chapter 8 and chapter 9, this will be a surplus. We have surplus right now. Info, how do I know? 我鬼知啊 Right? Now, next one. Planning to introduce on minimum wage. 嗱記住啊 minimum wage. P increases, Q decreases. Okay? 係咪啊？嗱 as a result of imposing effective will be that. Now, very funny. Total wage earning must increase. We just tackled that. 係咪啊？ P 升 Q 跌啊嘛。Now, the funny thing here, average wage earning. What is average wage earning? It is exactly our price. 我哋頭先講個 price 咯，係咪啊？ Now, with a price floor, price should increase. Therefore, average must increase. This is by definition true. Okay, now C and D, demand and supply. Now remember, P increases according to the law of demand. QD would decrease, not demand. QS would increase, not supply. Okay, so C and D both incorrect. Okay, 唔係 demand 啊，係 quantity demanded， 唔係 supply 啊 ，quantity supplied 啊，得唔得？ Alright, now next page. Here, one long question, and then we are done with this video. Okay, now here, figure 1 shows the labor supply, demand and supply of labor market. Okay, now suppose they introduce a minimum wage law and set at this guy, WC. Okay, now remember minimum wage. Now, in case you don't know anything, 突然間醒唔起啦 floor, right? Install a floor. Do you see the original situation? Yes. Okay, you still see right here. Therefore, actually, it is ineffective for one good reason, because it is set below equilibrium price. 佢 佢低過 equilibrium price 嘛，咁咪冇用咯，係咪 ？Therefore, whether there will be a change in total earning in this industry. Now, think about it. Since this is ineffective. Now, no. Let's forget about WC. Without WC, original situation will be here. Wage 1, Q1. Now with WC, where would be the new price and new quantity? Actually, remains the same because this is ineffective. We just say this is ineffective, right? 係咪啊? Therefore, Q2 will be here. You see, actually, the wage earning 係唔會變嘅 will remain unchanged. Okay, we need to indicate after the minimum wage law, where is the total wage earning? The total wage earning will be W1 times Q1, right? Therefore, this blue rectangle would be the total wage earning. 成嚿咪 total wage earning 咯，係咪？ Why it remains unchanged? Because both price and quantity would remain unchanged. 得唔得？係咁嘅咋，你唔好諗咁多啊。Okay, only 3 marks, right? So not exactly too difficult. In fact, as you see, price floor and price ceiling, you should revise them together. They are just the exact opposite. Nothing really too special about them. All right. Now, for the next video, we're going to talk about quota. Now we are done with price control. Next time we will talk about quantity control. Okay. So until then, I see you next time.